Hey, what's up? DJ here. Hope you're having a good day because today we'll be looking at the FiiO K1. I'm trying to make my videos short, so let's begin with the specs. Pause the video if you have to, and let's go. Before we go over to the built-in design, let's go and check out what's in the box first. So of course we have a FiiO K1 and a micro USB to USB A cable. Built-in design. This is a pretty straightforward design with a micro USB port on one end and a 3.5mm port on the other. No volume knobs, no buttons, no anything. It's just a straight up aluminum enclosure that looks like your typical flash drive. The only thing I don't understand with the design is the clip, because it actually looks like a straight clip, but it's not advertised for mobile use. It's a USB amp DAC, but not advertised for Androids or iPhones. And I tested it with 3 Android devices, Note 4, Tab S, and the Pixel 2. It only worked with the Note 4 and was even a hit or miss there. I tried various cables and micro USB, USB-C adapters, but just didn't work. Using it is pretty simple though. You just plug it to your laptop or your PC, wait a few seconds until your system tells you that it's ready, and it's good to go. You don't have to install any drivers or any software for it to work. One tip though is to lower your volume first, or even put it to 0 before plugging in your headphones, because again, this is not just a DAC, it's also an amplifier. And the only way to do that is through digital controls. No problems with that though. Of course, the most important part here, the sound. I showed you a frequency response graph before, but that's just a part of the story. It's definitely cleaner and clearer than your laptop or phone's onboard headphone out, unless you're on the LGV side of things. There were 3 things that were apparent to me when I first tried it with my headphones. First is the highs. It extends more, even though in the graph there's a roll off, and also it's got a hint of warmth to it, but it's not overbearing. It actually pairs very well with my monk lights, which are kind of on the bass light side of things. And the other thing that I noticed right off is the soundstage, or whatever is the correct term for that. It doesn't quite match my desk setup, the Grace S DAC and Magnitude U in terms of detail, but it gets really close actually. It's at a definite loss though in terms of power, as it can only drive up to 100 ohms, but I didn't have any problems driving the Monk Light 120 ohms. Yeah, if you're driving relatively sensitive headphones or IEMs, you should have no problem with it. In terms of background noise and hiss, I didn't notice any problems until I cranked the volume up to 75%, and also distortion started to creep up at that level. But I don't think you'll be listening at that level anyway if you're running like 32 ohm, 64 ohm headphones. Now I don't know if people actually do this, but I tried to record the output of the K1, Magnitude U, and the Pixel 2's headphone dongle just to give you an impression of how they compare. It's not perfect, there's a hiss, but that's a problem of my recorder, not the devices. The track is Peaceful Days from One Punch Man, and here you go. I hope that gave you a decent comparison between the devices. It has a perfect size for a pocket carry. It's not much bigger than the dongle with the Pixel 2 actually. Like I said, it's like a flash drive, but unfortunately it doesn't work with Android phones, especially the Pixel 2. So for me, it doesn't have much use, as I am looking for something that I can use with my Pixel or my tablet when I'm in school or on the bus. Don't get me wrong though, I still recommend this thing because it does quite well. If you're dealing with interferences or internal noise with your PC or laptop, if you're driving relatively low impedance headphones and you want to get something more out of them, if you're not satisfied with your onboard sound, like in my case, my phone feels a little bit congested, then by all means, FiiO K1. If you have any questions about this device, I will try to answer them in the comments. And if you know a similar device, similar form factor, similar use case, that works with the Pixel 2, please recommend it to me and I'll check it out. Budget range, please. I will link a playlist to my other audio reviews right here or here. And that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.